What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. In this video, I kind of just wanted to talk about and vibe out about the Galaxy Z Fold 5. And I want to talk about a bunch of things about it, like, am I going to switch back to it? Have I switched back to it? What I like about it, what I don't like about it. Because I've been recording so many videos about it recently with how-tos and comparisons and all this and that. So without further ado, let's get into the video. But first, a little word from our sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Banks. Banks has an amazingly protective, minimalistic Kevlar case. This is their ArmorAir case for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5. It is MagSafe compatible, ultra slim and minimalistic, easily detachable, durable and robust, and offers minimalist style. And there's a 15% coupon down below in the description of this video with the link to purchase it. So check it out, guys. MagSafe charging compatible, good protection, and very minimalistic style and design. Check it out. All right, so like I said in the beginning of the video, I've been comparing this and making tons of videos about the Galaxy Z Fold 5. I'll start off first of all, is it my main phone at this time, basically a week later or so since I've had the phone, and it's not my main phone yet. I just feel like the more I make videos about this phone, the more I want to start using it again. It's like, I think the main theme of this would be like, it's an old friend. I had the Z Fold 2, 3, 4, and I pretty much love those phones. You know, they weren't perfect. There was things I didn't like about it. Just like this phone, it's not perfect. There's things I don't like about it, but it's like going back to an old friend, an old girlfriend, or you know, if you're a girl, an old boyfriend, or whatever you like. It's going back to that same familiar thing. And like, you know what? There's a little comfort into it. It's like the Fold line is a comfort food to me. And the more videos I do on it, I'll admit, the more attracted I am becoming to it more and more. Two things that are really holding me back, and it's the same things I say all the time. It's the outside display, which is just too small. I don't use it. And when I use a Galaxy Fold phone, I always end up using the larger display. Always. It's like, no matter what, I'm walking, I'm in the house, whatever. I'm like 97, 98% of the time, maybe 99% of the time, I'm on this big display. If I'm making a phone call, I open it up on the big display and make a phone call. If I make a video call, same thing. Browse the web, shop, listen to music, watch videos. It's always on the big display. I literally almost never use this outside display. Even when I'm texting, like a quick text, I will open the damn phone up and do it. It's different on the Pixel Fold. The Pixel Fold, I still open the big display a lot, but I use the outside display maybe at this point 30-40% of the time, if not higher, versus the inside display. Again, on this one, it's like 97-3 at the best. I barely ever use this outside display. And for me, that's really what's holding it back. And then I would also say the cameras at one point, but you know what? I'm walking away. I'm not even walking away, but I'm definitely going to trade in my Fold 4 to keep this phone, even though I'm paying like $1,000. Because like I said, there's a probability I'm going to keep this phone. But I walk away comparing these cameras to the Pixel Fold, and they're pretty close. They don't win in every regard, but they come either really close or they beat it in some instances. And then in video, it beats it most of the time, or it comes close, or it doesn't beat it. But regardless, it's close enough to where if this had a larger outside display, I would most likely use the Galaxy Z Fold 5. And the things are, the bright display. I should have taken a closer look. It is fairly noticeably different on the Fold 5 versus the Pixel Fold. And I don't know why, it's really noticeable. And I love bright displays. That's a big thing for me. And then also, I always loved this inside display. There's just something about it that makes it really enjoyable to use and comfortable. Even the outside display, you know, it is a lot skinnier and probably more comfortable to hold in general. And that's, you know, a good thing overall for having a skinnier outside display. It just doesn't make a display that I personally want to use. And then when you add in all of the customizations and controls for the phone, from good lock to everything built inside to all the media type controls you have. And then One UI 6 is coming out really soon, which is Android 14. There's a lot to like about the phone on the software side and the hardware side as well. And speaking of hardware, that's the other big thing. I am not a gamer on my phones, really. And if I do, it's really usually just a word game, which almost any phone can play. But when you dive into a game such as Genshin Impact, and you see that the Galaxy Z Fold 5 can play that at basically ultra settings, 60 frames per second, and have no problem with it, and it looks amazing, that's another reason like that you would want the Fold 5 over the Pixel Fold. And at the end of the day, you know, saying that, from the performance to the display brightness and the display quality in general, to the better speakers that the Fold 5 has, you know, slightly, the cameras that compete really good with the Pixel Fold, it just gives me a lot of hope for the future of this line of phones. And I can see myself, if they make some of the right changes, that I would switch back to this phone in the future, and maybe I still will. The one phone that's coming out really, really soon is the OnePlus Open Fold, and that has almost everything that I want in a phone. The same processor this one has, a ton of RAM, 16 gigs of RAM, enough storage in there, 256, Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, so will perform really well, bigger outside display, huge inside display. There's a lot to like about that phone. Cameras that hopefully will compete with the Pixel Fold and the Galaxy Z Fold 5. But as of right now, this moment in time, I'll admit it's contradictory of what I had said earlier. And it, you know, I'm human. I change, I think. There's a part of me that does want to switch back to this phone. I'm not going to lie. And maybe I will. But as of right now, I'm going to stick with the Pixel Fold. But as time goes on, and the more I use this phone and the more I do videos on it, I still might switch back. And if I do, I will definitely make a video and let you guys know. Let me know your thoughts. Did you get the Pixel Fold and you're having remorse and you want you're having FOMO, fear of missing out for the Fold 5? Or did you get the Fold 5 and you're disappointed, or you're whatever? Let me know in the comments down below. We all know that the Fold 4 to the Fold 5 isn't a giant upgrade. It's not. But there's some things that have been upgraded, you know. The other thing is, I should mention, you know, you get that completely flat, closed hinge. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. We'll see you down the road. Peace.